Hi, my name is Sally Jackman. I'm an associate professor of mathematics at Hopkinsville Community College in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. We are a part of the Kentucky Community and Technical College system. I have put together a video on how to study to learn, and I hope you enjoy my video. Okay, now I'm ready to share how to study to learn. First of all, you have to believe in yourself. You need to tell yourself, I can do this. I can do this. I had a student a few years ago that came in, said, I just can't do this math. I don't know why I have to do this. Take this course. I'm never going to get my degree. I just can't do this math. And when I spoke with her, she had been told that for years, and she believed it. And I worked with her at learning to not confess that negative thought. And before I would let her have a test, I made her say to me, I can do this. I can do this. And do you know, she went on to pass the course with a very good grade. She went on to get her degree. So, tell yourself you can do it. Don't confess negatively. It's not a badge of honor because you want to say you can't do math. You've got to tell yourself you can do it. Also, it's okay to make a mistake. I make mistakes. It's easy to make a mistake. Doesn't mean you're dumb or stupid. You just made a mistake. But what you want to do is learn from those mistakes. You want to go back, figure out what you did wrong, see if you can look at your work. Was it a calculation mistake? By that I mean, did you multiply wrong? Did you add wrong? Or did you make a mistake because you didn't understand a concept in that process? Now, if you can't figure out your mistake, then that's when you want to seek some help. Go see an instructor. Talk to a classmate. Ask questions. But most of all, learn from those mistakes so you don't continue making that type of mistake. And also, don't give up. Continue believing in yourself even though you made a mistake. Now, here are some study tips. Find a place to study free from distractions. I know that's kind of hard to do now, to find that place to study. But you need to find a place where you're not distracted, where you're not tempted to pick up your phone. You're not tempted to listen to the music or call your friends. Study. Focus. Work on your homework. And one key thing is work ahead. Don't wait till the last minute. You know, if you know something is due in 2 weeks, don't wait till the night before to get it done. Start working on it. If you have to, work every day a little bit each day. Because if you wait till the last minute, you get stressed. And when you're stressed, you usually don't do a good job. You make lots of mistakes and you don't learn the material. So work ahead. Also, I recommend that you review before going to class. Maybe review what you studied the class period before. Maybe review that homework from the class period before so that when you get into class, you'll be ready to ask questions if that instructor has questions or reviews before class gets started. Or go through the material that they're going to cover in that class period before going to class. And you might say, well, what's the sense in doing that? They're supposed to teach me that material. Well, if you review it before you go to class, then you already kind of know what's going to happen. And if you've been exposed to terminology, and if there was something you didn't understand, now you know what to listen for in class. Now you know what kinds of questions to ask. That's what I had to do when I was working in my math classes, is I reviewed what was going to happen before class. I mean, I went back and looked at what we did, because math accumulates. What you did in the class before, you probably need to do in the next class. Plus, I looked at what we were going to study, so I was ready to ask questions. Seek help when needed. You can get help from your instructor. Most instructors love for students to come ask questions. I know I talked to some and they say, I spent an hour in my office and no one came for help. Most instructors see that as a sign of you really don't care. And that might not be the case, but if you can't make it and you need help, email them and say, I wasn't able to make it to the office today, but I'm having problems with this area. Is there a way we can get together a different time? Or can you answer my question via email? Or go to a tutoring center or get a tutor. But the biggest thing that helped me was having a study buddy. I would not have made it through my bachelor's degree in mathematics if I had not had study buddies. Those study buddies, we made each other accountable. We did not just copy each other's work. We wouldn't have learned the material if we had. We would explain it to each other and make them explain it back to us. If I understood a question and someone didn't, I would explain it, and then I would have them explain it back to me. We made sure they knew what was going on so that when they went to the test, they knew how to do the work. Because if you just copy, you only learned how to copy. Hopefully these little tips have helped you, and it will help you to study to learn.